Hey, so I just wanted to make a quick video to talk about how I'm doing, say hi to my girlfriend, and talk about my current situation as we just started the second half of 2025. So, a few days ago, my car decided it didn't want to work anymore. I didn't know what the issue was at the time, but maybe my car saw my last few videos and was like, oh, you got a Nintendo Switch 2? You going out to eat? You going to the movies? What about me? So, like a labor union, it decided to stop working until its demands were met. Now, when this happened, I started troubleshooting to find out what the issue was. However, then it hit me. We're entering the early afternoon of the day, and I have work tomorrow. I don't have a ride to work. I got no one to take me. I'm in a brand new shift, the day shift, and the very few people that I did know don't live near me. So, feeling like I had no options, I folded and took it to a mechanic shop. I haven't been to the mechanics in over 3 years, but I felt like I had no choice. Now, let me go on a little rant here. I promise there's a point to it, just have some faith in me. So, in Florida, we have hurricane season from June to September. And one hurricane season in particular, 3 years ago, caused some flooding throughout central Florida. And my car was caught in a flood. And so I was able to get my car out. And with a buddy of mine who's smart in vehicle maintenance, shout out to Ricky, we identified the problems that need to be addressed and the parts that had to be replaced. To include, but not limited to, front bumper, AC compressor, alternator, starter, and then some. Now, at the time, I was still in debt. I was working hard trying to get out of it, doing a lot of overtime, but I was still in debt. And so this brought my stress levels up really high. I thought that there's no way that if I bring it to a mechanic shop, there's no way this is not going to cost me thousands and thousands of dollars. I just didn't have that. And I knew if I used a credit card, it would be a major setback. And so, for a time being, my girlfriend, the amazing woman she is, had been taking me to and from work. And it didn't take long, but I realized I need to start learning how to work on vehicles. Now, I had already done some oil changes and brake pads replacements, but I didn't think to learn how to change pretty much every part of my vehicle. But now I was feeling desperate, so I decided to learn vehicle maintenance, ask my buddy a lot of questions, watch YouTube videos, and look at my Haynes repair manual. And so I went on to order a part or two every paycheck and have my girlfriend take me to work on the work week, and then on my days off, I work on my vehicle. And after a few months, I got my car up and running again. Now, I did spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on parts combined, but I'm confident to say that I saved thousands and thousands of dollars not going to a mechanic. And since then, whether it was a part to replace or something as simple as an oil change, replace my brake pads, spark plugs, whatever, I always did it on my own for these past 3 years. And apart from saving a ton of money, it also brought my confidence up. Not only did I learn a new skill, but I'm like, oh, I did this. This is awesome. Holy shit. Now, to this day, I strongly believe that none of that would have been possible if it weren't for my girlfriend taking the time and effort to take me to and from work. So now, let's fast forward to a few days ago. My girlfriend is now in the West Coast, in a Jonathan-less West Coast on her own until I get there. And I am here in Wacklando, Florida by myself and family. So I don't have anybody to take me to work anymore. And when my car decided it didn't want to work anymore, demanded brand new parts, I didn't have much time to, or at least I felt like I didn't have much time to work on it and get it up and running before going to work. I didn't think I could do it. So I took it to a mechanic, and well, the good news is my vehicle is up and running. It's working great again. The bad news, I don't want to say how much I spent. I'm a little embarrassed. But it was enough to remind me as to why I stopped going to mechanics to begin with. Yeah, I'm hoping to never have to do that again. Now, between the Switch 2 and my vehicle, I'm happy to say I'm not back in debt, I'm not broke or anything, but this is a little setback. So, I'm going to have to be really tight with my budget until I start making overtime money beginning in October. Which means a bunch of my videos coming out within the next month or so are going to be baking videos. I hope you like recipes, because that's really what you're going to get from me. There are exceptions though. For example, August 28th, I am still going to Halloween Horror Nights Platinum Night. I paid for that back in April. That's already covered. So I'm going to go there and I'll do some recording, so you'll see some of it. And I have my cousin's wedding. I hope you like recipes, because I'm keeping my butt cheeks at home, not spending money for the next few months. Now, to conclude this video, I'm going to take from the playbook of another great Floridian. I just want to talk about this. That's about it. See ya.